So just about set now. And on the mound today, Jordan Hicks.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Holliday, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. Bottom of the first. Hank Thompson steps into the box. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. He leaves the yard to right. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Willie Mays digging in now. This to third. Westberg sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kjerstad makes the grab. 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Here's Matt Chapman. Swung on, belted deep. That one way back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. He'll touch them all, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Willie McCovey. Headed towards the corner. Kjerstad makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Second inning set to go. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Hicks, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. And the sweeper misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. And a strike. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground right side. Thompson to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Ryan O'Hearn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Yastrzemski brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the second, Willy Adames stands in. Sagano back to work, and that is out of play. Here's the 0-1. That one is upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, Kjerstad on his way over, puts it away for the out. Digging in, Bryce Eldridge. That one ripped. That's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Orlando Cepeda digs in now. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 3. To second, pulls him off the bag. 1 out, runner at second. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Smash to the left side. Yeah, they get the out. Here's Thompson to hit now. He's already homered in this game. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Cepeda coming around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Kjerstad makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Gary Sanchez. Swings through that. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Slings to first and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. And
One
delivers
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And the Orioles set down in order. Bottom of the inning. And now Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And here is Matt Chapman. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Chapman gets a piece there. Yastrzemski aboard here at first with nobody out. Sagano throws over. Yastrzemski back on a dive. Oh, and 2 now. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Misses off the plate.
Ball 2.
And a count now even up. That one missing inside. Out to center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. So a man aboard, and now Willie McCovey. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Adames now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Throw to first.
Safe.
Line drive, makes the play, and welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That's down and in.
Ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Another one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now. Bryce Eldridge.
The designated hitter, Bryce Eldridge.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. There's a swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this
got a
lefty,
ball, one
knowing
strike.
that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that chance handled, and he takes it
He's
himself
out.
for the out. And here's the first baseman, Orlando
Now back.
Cepeda. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Cepeda.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mullins makes the catch. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that
Off the
thing
plate,
foul,
ball
but that
one.
was perfect.
Thompson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Outside.
Nope, outside.
Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Ripped on a line. O'Neill right there to make the grab. Ready now for the 5th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this
that's down.
point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Not
2
close
balls,
with that
2
one,
strikes.
and it's 2-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And now Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Over
Home runs the
80%
count.
of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a
Ball.
hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Orioles down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the sweeper is off the plate.
2-2 the count.
Up the middle, Adames. The throw to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn.
inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. O'Hearn in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. Here is Gary Sanchez.
Ball, that's out.
First pitch just misses. And it's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty
ball,
splitter.
2 strikes.
Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw
Ball
that
2.
these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And he chases that one. So he cracks double. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Mullins sizing this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. Mike Yastrzemski up here, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one ripped into right. Kerstead hauls it in for the out. 2 away down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. That one the other way. Throws to first. Inning over. Back here in Denver, top 6. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. That's in there. It's 0-1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Westberg up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. It's a strike. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. And now the DH, Bryce Eldridge. Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now here is Orlando Cepeda. And that's outside. Line drive. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one fouled off. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Eldridge around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And the lead is up to 5. So the lineup flips over. Hank Thompson digging in now. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag. Back here at Coors Field. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses. Check swing, but it's put in play. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Nope, inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Got him looking. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Kittredge.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Mays leading things off and takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the
One
dirt,
ball,
and it's
2
1 and
strikes.
2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Mike Yastrzemski, 1 for 3. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. On the run, throw to first.
Oh.
It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Hicks back to work.
Ball.
And that is downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. The 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Next offering misses down and away. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low. The count now 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1. 1-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kittredge, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Line drive, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Just missed. And that's outside.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Willie Mays makes the play.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one the other way. Willie Mays makes the play. And there are 2 outs. Orioles down to their final out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Mays going back on this one. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run across.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
O'Neill, the next to hit, takes ball 1. To first, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. And your final.
1.